Óbidos is a town and a municipality in the Oeste region, historical province of Extremadura and the Leiria district. The town proper has approximately 3,100 inhabitants. The name Óbidos is a Latinist, oppidum, citadel, derivation of the older Celtic Eburobricio. The municipality grew from a Roman settlement near the foothills of an elevated escarpment. The region of Óbidos, extending from the Atlantic to the interior of Extremadura province along the rivers and lakes, has been inhabited since the late Paleolithic. A settlement, constructed by early Celt tribes, was later a center of trade for the Phoenicians.
Ah sì, era quella la famosa. Sì, mangi le patate.
Each July, Óbidos Castle hosts a traditional medieval market. For 2 weeks, the castle and the surrounding town recreate the spirit of medieval Europe. Flowing banners and heraldic flags set the mood together, with hundreds of entertainers and stall holders dressed as merchants, jugglers, jesters, wandering minstrels, soldiers, and more. Visitors can shop at the traditional handcrafts fair or watch medieval shows, horse displays, and a costumed parade that winds its way through the streets. There are also displays of jousting knights and armed combat. Spit-roasted hog, hearty soups, rabbit, lamb, cod, quail, sausages, and other grilled meats are just some of the many medieval-style meals on offer from dozens of taverns and stalls spread throughout the market. Drinking from pewter tankards and eating from wooden trencher all adds to the experience. Archaeological evidence from the base of the medieval tower at Óbidos Castle indicates Roman construction linked to an outpost of the Roman civitas of Eburobridium, a large urban area that has been under excavation. Archaeological surveys determined the remains of a forum, baths, and other Roman structures near the settlement. After the fall of Rome, the region came under the influence of the Visigoths, although specific records are missing. The Roman town of Eburobridium was abandoned in the 5th century for the more secure hilltop, where today the principal settlement is located. Sometime after 713, the Moors established a fortification on this mountain. while a Christian community of Mozarabs lived in the Moncharo neighborhood. The city was taken from the Moors during the reign of the first king of Portugal, Afonso Henriques, in 1148. Tradition states that one night, Goncalo Mendes de Maia was responsible for the successful storming of the Moorish castle. The retaking of Óbidos was the final stage in the conquest of the Extremadura province region, after the settlements of Santarém, Lisbon, and Torres Vedras. Following the control of the region, the settlement received its first charter in 1195, during the reign of King Sancho I. In 1210, King Afonso II gave the title of this village to Queen Urraca. Since then, Óbidos has often been patronized by the queens of Portugal, giving rise to its informal title as Vila das Rainhas, English, Town of the Queens. Several royal consorts enriched the village with donations from the Middle Ages until the 16th century. The castle and walls of Óbidos were remodeled during the reign of King Dinis IV. The limestone and marble structure was strengthened and elaborated, while the keep was created in the 14th century by King Fernando. By the time of the first remodeling project, the settlement had also grown beyond the gates of the castle. The Church of Santa Maria in Óbidos was the setting for the wedding of King Afonso V to his cousin, Princess Isabella of Coimbra, on August 15, 1441, when they were both still children aged 9 and 10, respectively. Administrative reforms conducted by King Manuel I at Óbidos in 1513 included the institution of a formal charter and major requalification of the urban area.
아니 밑에가 그렇게 많은데 내년 30년은 지금 50년도 안 남았어.
The 1755 earthquake caused damage to the village walls, a few churches, and many buildings, and resulted in the loss of architecture of Arab and medieval inspiration. Similarly, the Peninsular Wars were fought in the vicinity of Óbidos, including the Battle of Rallica. More recently, the village was a center of government and meeting place for those involved in the 1974 Carnation Revolution, linking it to the Armed Forces Movement revolt.